Hello, my name is Meg and you are watching my October vlog series, and today is Wednesday. We call this a WIP Wednesday. It is the day that we like to show off our works in progress, and I have two works in progress that I wanted to show off and share with you. And yeah, I feel like one of them has a little bit of drama. So let's dive in. So my name is Meg. I am a yarn dyer and a yarn lover, and thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Yes, so today is Wednesday, and not only is it WIP Wednesday, but I live in Rochester, New York, and on Wednesdays I host a fiber night meetup every Wednesday night. So if you're ever in the Rochester, New York area, you should definitely come out. So Wednesday is when I'm always, trying to like figure out what am I going to work on tonight, and then that's usually the project that I'm going to work on for the rest of the week. But next week is the New York State Sheep and Wool Festival. So I am very quickly trying to get one of my sweaters over the finish line. This is the Bergman sweater by Caitlin Hunter. It is in my own hand-dyed yarn. This is my Megs & Co. rainbow worsted tweed. If you look really carefully, you can see that there's like some like super pretty like rainbow tweedy neps in this yarn. I'm just absolutely obsessed. It is non-superwash yarn. It is worsted weight. So soft. It is all 100% US sourced. Absolutely obsessed. So the top color is called Noir, and this rose color is called New York Rose. So I started this, I was actually trying to look back like in my photos to see if I could figure out when I started it, as I'm not sure if I put it like in my Ravelry when I started it, but it was probably May-ish. And it's funny because I definitely was like, oh, I'm gonna start it like in the spring and I'll have so much time to work on it, and I can just work on it like so casually, take my time. And here we are. I am starting to pack my bags because I'm literally hitting the road in like 5 days. But fortunately I am very far along. Like I'm almost there. I just have a little bit of the final sleeve to go. So I think I can do it. So yeah, so today is Wednesday. So I've got a couple hours of knitting tonight because I'm going to my fiber night meetup. And then I have a few more evenings plus the weekend. Usually the weekend is when I can get in some good knitting time, and I'm not doing any yarn dyeing this weekend. So hopefully I can actually, oh, there's the kitten. So hopefully I can actually get in some good knitting time. Oh, he's purring. So hopefully I can actually get in some good knitting time this weekend and get this done. I haven't done like any of the finishing work either, like weaving in ends or anything. Usually I try to kind of do that as I go along so it's not such a slog at the end. So I will have to do all that, and then of course blocking it. But I think I can do it. I did check the weather today because we are in that 10-day range, because the past few years have been so warm and not actually sweater weather. Last year I wore a skirt because it was basically shorts weather. And it is looking like the weather might actually be absolutely perfect. It's looking like it's going to be low 60s and partly sunny. So nice temperate weather, but cold enough to wear a sweater, but not cold so that you're uncomfortable. And I hope it stays right there, because I feel like 60 degrees, 60 to 65 is like perfect, because it's, at least for me, I don't want to be cold, but I want to be able to wear my sweater. So yeah, so far things are looking good. I do have a t-shirt in the works as well. And that was also my like plan to have that for if it was going to be very warm. I don't want to say I've given up on being able to finish that in time, but I just really don't think I'm gonna finish it on time. But if I finish this, I'm gonna go right to that, and maybe I can crank it out. You just never know. But I think I can definitely finish this, and I'm just really excited to wear it. It's just so soft. And last year, one of the sweaters that I wore the weekday was in this yarn as well. So so that'll actually be really fun that 2 years in a row I'll have a sweater in the same exact yarn. So the sweater I wore last year was just in the Rainbow Sprinkles colorway, which just is the undyed, because the tweedy neps, they're just so beautiful. Absolutely obsessed. So this is a yarn, unfortunately, that is going to be going away in my shop. The mill has changed their formula for how they make this yarn, and I'm honestly just not really pleased with it. So yeah, so this is kind of it, and it just makes me really sad. So obsessed, love it. The second project that I want to share, I can't remember if I've shared this. I can't remember if I shared this last week. Doesn't matter. But the second project, I'm pretty sure I did share this last week. But this is called Black Pearls. This is just a simple shawl pattern. So I did share this last week. I'm sorry if I didn't, but I am like 90% positive that I did. Anyway, so this is called Black Pearls, and I'm knitting it using one of my sock sets. So this is my new fall sock set called Caught in a Fairy Tale. So it's just one full-size skein of yarn and then 2 mini skeins. So it's a really great kind of stash buster. So if you just have one full-size skein of yarn, I feel like we've all grabbed those like beautiful, you know, speckled, variegated colorways that, you know, we just need to have. And then we just don't know what to do with them. And then if you can find, you know, just some leftovers of some solid colors that contrast really well with it, or if you do have a sock set that has the 2 mini skeins. So yes, so I'm doing that. So I feel like I've definitely made a lot more progress since last week. So because I've been trying to focus on my sweater, this is what I've been bringing to work. So I've been just only working on this on my lunch break. So my progress since last week is definitely like slow. Like I feel like I really cranked through basically this part. I think I was only at this pearl row last week, and I flew through this. Like this was like week 1, and then now this is just week 2 because this is just lunchtime knitting, but that's fine. I've been focusing on the sweater. But even with that, I think I just have one more of the pearl sections. I mean, it's getting quite long now, but I think I just have one more of those pearl sections, and I'm ready to do, there's like a lace border. So this has been really fun. It's just been really relaxing. Definitely a great like lunch break project. I had said before that I had started this on a travel trip. So it was the absolute like perfect on the plane project, because it just packs very small, because it's one skein of yarn with your 2 little mini skeins. So, you know, you can pack it right in your carry-on bag. It takes up like no space, but I really like how it's like a larger shawl project. I always kind of fell back to doing socks for my plane projects because they just take up such a little bit of room. Sometimes, I don't know, I don't love socks. I feel like I knit socks because they're convenient. And I do love to wear my hand knit socks. I just don't love the process of knitting socks like I do love the process of knitting shawls. Shawls are my absolutely favorite thing to knit. But of course the garments and the socks are, you know, what I get the most use out of. So it's, I don't know, it's always kind of this balance of I will wear the sweaters and I will wear the socks, but gosh, I love knitting a shawl. Anyway, so I really enjoyed this, and yeah, and like I said, it's just one skein of yarn. So what a great like little stash buster. And I think even if you just had a whole bunch of scraps because there are these little, it's all sectioned, divided by these little like pearl rows. You could definitely do like each section a different color. So if you did have like multiple mini skeins or just multiple scraps, this could be a really fun like fade or gradient with just like different scraps, different minis, or just a color block. I think it's a really great project, and I feel like it's one that I've said it before that I'm definitely going to consider and put in my pattern library for potential gift knits, because it doesn't require a lot of materials, and it doesn't necessarily, you know, require as much time compared to other shawls, but it still is really big. It's like the perfect size. I think it's just like the perfect size for a gift knit, you know, where it's not so labor intensive, and it's not so expensive in terms of materials, especially if you can use something that's already in your stash. But it's just very impactful and very beautiful, and, you know, and obviously still takes a lot of time. It's not, you know, it's not negligible time. So you knit this on pretty large needles. This is size 7 needles, and it's fingering weight yarn. So I feel like it's using those large needles is why you get such a large size. You know, it's called a shawl, but it's really going to be like a scarf, you know, that kind of like shawlette scarf kind of thing. Yeah, so I just really like it. So that has been coming to work with me every day, and I'll keep taking that to work with me. Oh yeah, I definitely shared this because it's living in my twice shared sheet project bag that is stuffed to the gills with just so much stuff, and I still have not emptied it. Like, it's just full of just crap. And I've probably added so much more stuff to it since last week. So probably once I finish that shawl, I will actually empty this. Actually, probably when I officially start packing for my Rhinebeck trip, I will probably empty this, because I'll want to figure out what projects I'm taking with me. And so if I'm taking this bag, because I love this bag, it's such like the perfect size on the go project bag, and it's got like this like zipper pouch in the back for like your notions and stuff. So this bag will probably come with me, and so I'll probably have to empty it then, because like it's literally just full to the brim and half of it is just nonsense. Anyway, so I need to shut up because I am probably now officially late to getting off to Fiber Night. So I'm going to sign off until tomorrow so I can join my friends downtown. Tonight we are going to Flight Wine Bar. It's in Cornhill, and yeah, I'm just really excited. I love Wednesday nights. It's just such a great like midweek reset to look forward to. All my pets need a midweek reset. They're all just losing their minds right now. So I'm gonna leave them and go have some fun with some friends. So my name is Meg. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel, and I will see you real soon.